Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am busy knitting. I'm knitting the cardigan for Belinda again. I've done the rib and I'm now on to the basket stitch part of the cardigan. I'm using the 2 strands of the white, which is almost like 4-ply. I've done a swatch to work out the stitches, and the swatch is done on 5mm needles as the best. So I know it's just a little bit thicker. Those balls of wool are just a little bit thicker than 4-ply. I think it could be equivalent to about 5-ply there, because this is knitting up like, I would say it's probably knitting up like Aran. And it'll be knitted a lot faster than the other one because of the less number of stitches using the larger needle, and there'll be less number of rows to the inch as well. But this is just after 2 now, and today's one of those days where knitting had to go on hold. You know, I sit and knit all day and all night, but sometimes I do have to tidy and clean my house. I can't not do things like that, so I do. Since I've moved up here into my spare bedroom, using it as a workroom now, I'm not in my living room hardly at all. Just more or less to go in and out if I want anything. So it doesn't have to be tidied as much as it used to. But I go around my whole house, usually on a Wednesday, which is what today is, and vacuum. I vacuumed the whole house. I started in the living room, worked my way into the kitchen, and then along into my hallway, and then up the stairs, and then into all the bedrooms. But I only do this once a week. My living room used to be practically every day because I was sitting knitting in it every day, and there was usually bits of fluff off the wool and other bits and pieces used to end up on the floor. And then my settee used to be thick of dust off the wool. I could run my hand along the top of the settee and get a ball of fluff off because of all the wool. Don't realise how much fluff and that comes off wool when you're sitting knitting day and night like I do. But at least my living room, I only need to do it once a week now because I'm hardly ever in it. But my other rooms upstairs, you know, I vacuumed, went into my toilet because I have carpet in there and carpet in my bathroom, and vacuumed there, and then into, I do have 3 bedrooms in this house, and one of them, my smallest bedroom, I use that to keep all my washing in and do all my ironing in there, so it does get vacuumed a little bit more often in there. And my own bedroom, probably every couple of days in there for just to dust around and vacuum. But I'm in this other spare bedroom. This is my middle-sized bedroom, what I'm using as my workroom. I have to probably every couple of days have a vacuum around, more or less around where I am sitting on the bed and on the floor. Tends to get fluffy and that, but there's not as many things that has to be dusted in this room now because of the my settee was leather and all the dust landed on. I just have to dust along my windowsill and any other surfaces that need dusting. Take the quilt thing off my bed and give it a good shake on the floor before I vacuum the floor, and then any fluff and dust on it is just vacuumed up. So it's a lot easier now than it was before, actually. A lot less work. So anyway, that's why I haven't done a lot of knitting this morning. But as soon as I had finished all that, I did. I'll put my knitting down and show you. You can see that's how far I've got with Belinda's cardigan. It's only been a couple of days for that, so it's not going to take as long as the last one took. And I've actually done 4 rows this morning. I'm doing a few more rows than my 2 rows, what I normally do, because there's quite a few days I haven't done any. So I've been doing 4 for maybe it's 2 or 3 days. I'm going to do 4 rows to catch up on those days. So this is the green and white one that I've done 4 rows on, and the blue and white one that I've done 4 rows on. Put those down. Now I'll put them back in the back. They take up all the room in my my project bag. And then I had to join another ball to this, but I've done a few more rows on that as well. So that's coming on. And that is how far I am with the sleeve on the cardigan for Sue. The one with this shows you the difference with the wool. I am knitting 2 strands with this. The grey is the Majestic and the white is some other white. I can't remember what brand it is, but it is a little bit thicker than the 2 strands I am using, because I ended up with 6mm needles to knit this on. So I know that other wool that I knit the first cardigan for Belinda with was very fine, finer than it should have been. So that's how far I've got with that, with the first sleeve on Sue's cardigan. And I haven't had time to do any crochet today, but I have started one of the little pouches. I'm doing this one in grey. I have some grey in the so that's how much I've done. So I'll do a little bit more of that tomorrow morning. I'll do, because I'll not be doing all my vacuuming and that tomorrow. I've got one of my hairs stuck on there. Like. A lot of people, I think, can get my DNA because my hair falls out all over the place. Usually stuck in. I think sometimes I crochet it in and knit it in with things. But anyway, that's how much I've got with that one done. And I think I need to do myself 1 or 2 more of these little bowls, because I have that one that's holding the crochet. Oh, and that one there, that's the little baby cardigan. That I haven't done any more of that today, but I'm nearly up to the armholes on that one. And that's another little bowl. That is taking. Put that one down there. Put that in there. And then I have, this is the larger one with the cardigan that I'm doing for Sue, and I have 2 bowls, 2 cakes in that bowl. This is the largest bowl I do. Put that down on there. And then there's this one. The first bag I made for myself with the little thing, you know, that I could put balls of wool in, not cakes of wool. So that's what I bring the wool through to stop it jumping out the bag. But I have two. That's handy for that one. I've got two in there. So I don't have anywhere to put this one. So I think I need to make myself some more. I want to put that stitch down in case those stitches come off there. So I have to make myself one or two more of these little bowls for other things. If I have a lot of things going all at once, I need somewhere to put to keep the cakes in, because I wind everything up into cakes now. I prefer using them that way. It's much easier. So I don't have to use the bags and put that little hook on for to put the wool through, like when you're using balls of wool to stop the balls of wool jumping out of the bag. They don't do that because you just come out from I use the centre pull on the cakes and that. And it's much easier, but I do need to I think I need to make myself a couple of smaller ones for just small balls of wool, actually, because I seem to use a lot if I'm doing different things in crochet and that. Because I would probably be needing a one. I haven't done any more of this one, but I think I'm probably going to be needing to do another one for to put the ball of this one in when I start it again. I'll do a bit of that tomorrow morning, I think, when I get time. But I also have take these out here. I've got so many things in this bag. I could do with the one. This is my own cardigan that I started some time ago and haven't had enough time to do any more on it. But I could do with the one for to put this ball in as well. I'm going to have to find time to do a bit more of my own cardigan because it's never going to get finished. My last one took me 3 years. I don't want this one to take the same length of time. I'm not sure whether to just to make it a sweater actually for the winter, but I'll think about that when I start again. Put that back in the bottom of the bag there. And put my blankets back in here. I've got needles sticking in me through my jumper. But when I was tidying up my workroom today, because I had a lot of bags all underneath the benches where I have all the shelves with the wool and that, and I was tidying it up under there a little bit, and I found just a small little table. It's a very low table. It was part of a computer desk I used to have, where used to have the computer in the middle and you had lower parts to it where you put your printer and other things like that. And I got rid of it a long time ago, but I kept one of the smaller little tables. So I think I'm going to be able to bring my printer upstairs as well, and I'll put my printer on that, because I do have a spare point down in the corner where I have all my other things plugged in. I can put the printer in there, and then if I need to print any patterns and that, I can do it from here and I can see what's happening in my printer, because with me, my printer's downstairs now. And if I want to do anything printing on it, I can't see what's happening with the printer, because sometimes it doesn't always do what I tell it to. So at least I can bring my printer up here and put it on that little table now, and bring I have a box with a lot of packs of the paper that I use for printing out my patterns and things like that. So that's just a little bit to let you know what I've been up to today, what I will be up to for the rest of the day. I'm going to be knitting this until tea time, so I've probably got about another 3 hours I can knit away on this, and then after my tea I'll be doing on Sue's cardigan again, get that one finished for her. So that's my bit for today, so thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.